This must be a active elk watching area along this stream that's on my left, because there's bulletin boards talking about it. But it's a cute little valley, little gravel pit there. Down here another mile. We'll drop the trailer and then we'll come back and drive around a little bit. I don't imagine there's lots of wildlife out this time of the day. It's 10 to 1, so most anything with any smarts is taking a nap. The boys are pretty upset to be in the car all this time. They've been real good though. Excuse me. So the boys are in the back. They pop up every now and then, but pretty much they just been sleeping back there. And they're looking forward to getting out and running around a little bit. It's all right. Let's find the campground and we'll get back to you when we get parked. Well, this is a quick tour of the campground in the car. Seems to be a loop in front of me and a loop behind to the left of me.
Right turn ahead.
We're over to the left.
After 250 feet, sharp right, Park Drive.
The bathhouse right to the left of me. This is the camp host. Front. You come down and you're out of the campground down to the main road to the park. The park is really, you know, all along this river.
Turn left, Park Drive.
And there's a playground over here.
Campground Road.
Someday we'll learn.
Sharp left.
And this is the other way into the park. It says only campers. You can see that there's a nice big trailer there. And these are nice little sites. They're a little close, not too bad though. There's some massive big ones and there's some massive little ones. And we're up at the top of this hill. This is quite a hill here. Let's see. Don't have good but here's another nice trailer, and here's where we are. We're a little hidden. I like this site. It's a real good site. Into the sun, and we're right here on number 12 on my right, and there's this. It's 13 on the left, 14 on the left. Nobody next to us, which is nice. And that's the whole park. Not much more to see, really. And this is the bathhouse. That little cage there is the garbage dump for bringing your garbage. It's a very nice bathhouse. Let's see if there's nobody inside. It's right in the middle of all the campgrounds. Are you cleaning it?
Pardon?
You cleaning it?
Yes, sir.
So, we are traveling along this river valley. And in some places, there's room for things on this side of the river. Other places, there's room for things on the other side of the river. So, this is what we see for people who live on the other side of the river. I don't know who builds these things, but they don't look anywhere near safe to me. So, those are the Riverwalk bridges for people who live on the other side of the river. Pretty amazing. This park has this trail. It's about 1 car wide and goes down this road. It goes for quite a few miles along the river. It's the river over there. And they call it a wildlife viewing trail. And it's pretty cool. Along the river, it's a nice little ripply river. But we stopped here because there's this one interesting thing right here. I have to walk you over here and show you this. In all of these woods, all of this river, all of the stream and everything, you come to this thing, and it's this great big tree in the middle of nowhere. This is a huge tree. Watch this. That must be one the loggers missed. But it's pretty cool. One humongous tree. This is the wildlife center of the park. It's a pretty neat place too. Much like the elk center, they apparently are going to have a pumpkin carving contest. They have a lot of pumpkins laid out here. They do events. And they have things set up that makes it look like there's going to be something today. They have a Halloween in the woods up the road a little bit. So let's go inside and we'll see what's here. So this is truly a unique place. This is incredible inside. This is the recommended gear to carry if you're hiking. Map of the whole state park. It's really a big watershed around this stream. Everything you ever wanted. Some camping, hiking, wildlife dioramas. It's a pretty neat place. Some of the history and transformations. Logging and this is where the GoPro would be better.
I would prefer to have something there with me to help escort the bear safely through the campground and out of the area.
Photos from the park. I guess there's quite a few eagle along this river, as there should be. I don't know if they rent these. They must. Rent bicycles. So it's a pretty cool place. All right. Let's get hiking. As with every trip we take, we have to have some kind of a hike for the boys. They like to get out and run around and sniff and lift their leg on everything. So this is one of the hiking trails. There's a couple of hiking trails in this park. Quite a few of them are just flat, and some of them go up some pretty steep mountains. So this is one of the flat ones. We were going to take one of the harder trails, but they recommended that if the sun came out, the rattlesnakes might be out on the trail. So I decided, since I don't know what the boys would do with the snakes, we would take this trail and hope we don't see too many snakes. It is an area with timber rattlesnakes, and I think that's cool. I know Caesar doesn't bother snakes much, but I don't know about Dakota. So anyways, we're on a nice hike. If anything comes up, I'll bring you back. This is an extremely thick spruce forest, and look how green it is underneath. That's all moss. That's all moss, and it's really thick. I imagine that would be the best bed for camping. And look at all the firewood you have. So that would probably be a hell of a forest fire too. But I thought that was neat. Usually underneath pines and spruces you get nothing but like this, just pine needles. But that's so lush and green back in there. That was pretty cool. And apparently it's lush and green for little dogs to run around in too. So it's a nice trail. We're on the Lowlands Trail at the moment. So there's a patch of inky cap mushrooms, and I believe these are edible if you get them before they get to this stage. Caesar! You get them before they get to this stage. But these guys are just coming up. And amazingly, we're just getting rained on. Sometimes, when you're hiking along a perfectly good trail, you come along something like this. I think they've lost a few of their headstones. Pretty cool. Ah, the beauty of a Sycamore Forest. This is a little floodplain area of the river, I suppose, and it's just totally covered with sycamores. It's kind of pretty. A lot of people would think they were paper birch or something, but they're not. They're sycamores.